tell them they have to stay here. Not a pretty sight. Some serious puppy sad faces. Today's vlog 346. The Mazda just left the pad. The Miata no longer adios bye-bye, but they did trade it for something cool. And it's this. Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution Final Edition. The last one. What's up? What are you doing? I'm trying to lift the seat up.
What are you, in a high chair?
Maybe. Man, it's hot in here. All right, Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution, the Final Edition, 2016. Right off the bat. Right off the bat, what do you think?
Well, it's cool looking on the outside. Looks like it'd be speedy.
It looks speedy on the outside.
I just got a text.
Right in the middle of vlogging, and she got a text. It can't be that important.
Shawnee.
Oh yeah, it's important. All right, first drive in the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution Final Edition. There's a lot of reasons why this car became so popular and was so fun. And it was primarily because it was fast. It had a starring role in the Fast and Furious movies. It did really well, but that was quite some time ago. All I can think of to say is that it may be time for either a retirement or a reinvention, which could be good. Well, if Mitsubishi or someone else decides to reinvent this car, that could be actually kind of an exciting thing.
Yeah.
You know, what's the next evolution of the Evo if it's designed from the ground up? There's not really much that you could do to this car to bring it into the 21st century, even though it kind of was already. It's just kind of on that cusp. Saving grace is that it's very fast, and that's cool. This is actually not a 2016. This is a 2015 with some extra badging and different stuff for the final edition. We're gonna head out into the valley and go see my dad. He is doing extremely well. He's been moved to a different facility. Got a call from him last night, and he was all smiles, happy as a pig in poop. And you know how happy that is. Hanging out at Petco, waiting for Kathie. For some reason, she needed something from Petco. I don't know what, but I'm assuming it has to do with pets. What's that?
Hug his name tag.
Nice.
Yeah.
Skull and crossbones.
Yeah, he's a toughie.
Let's go. And we had to park way out in the boonies. There's like no parking there.
That's weird.
How do you go visit people?
You walk.
Well, we get our exercise for the day. Actually, you should make an effort to park as far away as possible.
That's true.
You know. Dad is right there.
He doesn't want to be on
Doesn't
camera.
want to be on camera, even though if I rotated this really fast and showed him, he's doing great. He's doing
great.
Extremely good for someone that, you know, fell off a mountain, broke their hip, bounced back, you know, all the way down. You fell down and broke your crown? Your hip is your crown? That makes no sense. My dad is Humpty Dumpty. What is this place called?
Rehab.
No, it's called the Stand-Up Morgue is what it's called. We're at the Stand-Up Morgue in the valley. He'll be here for 2 weeks, right? 2 weeks, and then you get to go home.
He looks good.
He looks good. If I could show you him, I would, but I'd get in really big trouble.
What did you say? You sat on a wall and broke your crown? No, what? How did that go again?
Yeah, that's not good.
Isn't this a rehab?
All right, well, that was pretty good. He's got 2 weeks there, and then
Okay.
such distractions in the valley. All right, one more stop, going to Joanne's fabric store. I think we pretty much nixed the idea of going swimming at the gym.
We never said we were going to, did we?
I'm gonna go home and have pizza instead. to the boo because the only time you want to go to the valley is to know that you can escape the valley.
What are we doing here? You know, it'd be worse. Go to Walmart.
Not going to happen. Oh wait, I just remembered. There's another place I need to go.
Really?
No. Crawling Eye.
I know.
That was Kathie's favorite movie as a child. Most favorite movie.
And guess where it took place?
Switzerland. I knew that.
One of our favorite countries.
If you have not seen that movie, The Crawling Eye, scary. Get it on Netflix because it's exactly how I'm describing it. It's an eyeball that crawls across the mountains in the
with its tentacles.
in the Alps. Yeah, with its tentacles. It's pretty creepy, actually. I cannot stress the power of positive thinking. Few people in this world realize the truth about the way we live our lives, and that is that positive thoughts have power. Now, what does that mean exactly? It's a very nebulous statement to say that positive thoughts have power. Now, you know when you meet somebody who's excited and you consider them powerful, but you don't necessarily understand what that means even when you say it. And it also begs the question, what exactly is power? Well, if you attribute it to cars, power is the dynamo. It's the source of energy. And if you look at yourself as that source of energy, you can run efficiently or you can run clunkety-clunk and not really do all that well. Now, we all want to run efficiently, so you've got to put good fuel in. You got to make sure that you eat well and that you take care of yourself. You get enough rest and everything else so that you can function properly. Generally, when fights happen or when discrepancies or confrontations happen, it's because you're not really taking care of stuff and you're worrying or you're not eating when you're supposed to, or you're not sleeping enough. The simple secret here is the power in your ability to change things, to make things better, to make your situation better. My dad has done that. Recently, he's gone through this whole rigmarole of breaking his hip and all the stuff that he's gone through that we've described to you. Now, it may have sounded kind of funny because of the way we vlogged it, but there was times where he wasn't having a good time. It just was not a good time for him. But he managed recently in the last 24 hours to turn that around, and he simply did that because of one thing that occurred. His concrete decision to get better. He just had to get to a point where he decided to. And that in itself is very powerful. It's a positive thought. You don't have to know the hows. You don't have to know how to get out of a situation or how to resolve something. You just have to want to. You have to want to so bad that you're willing to do anything it takes to make it happen. And the same thing goes with our life. If there's something you want to do, if you want to build a car, if you want to drive a certain car, if you want to travel around the world, if you want to do anything that's fun, you just have to decide to. You can't say, well, I think I may do this, I think I may do that. You have to decide, this is what I'm going to do. And when you do that, amazing things happen. Things start coming out of nowhere. You just can't believe it, all the energy that permeates around you. It's just an amazing experience. You have the power. You have the power to create anything you want in your life. It doesn't matter how old you are. The creative process knows no age. It doesn't matter. But if you're in a bind, you can get out of it, and all you have to do is decide to. I was sent this 2015 Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution, the final edition, and the car is not necessarily up to par with the kind of cars that I want to cover. So instead of reviewing that car and telling you guys about that car, I decided to send that car back and get something else. It's my commitment to give you guys the absolute best. I'm going to make the best use of what it is that I get because I'm grateful for it. And I'm going to stay grateful, and I'm going to stay positive and focus so that you guys always get the absolute best from me. That's it for vlog 346. The week is still young. We've got a lot of cool stuff coming up. Thursday, Automobile Driving Museum. We're going to be doing something really cool. Can't wait to do it. We're going to take a cool car and go to a really cool place. And that's all I have to say about that. We'll see you tomorrow.